the hush of the hospital room, the rhythmic beeping of the machine, and the chilling words that shattered my world. Your father has less than a 10% chance of survival. My previously healthy 81-year-old father had suddenly become critically ill. His kidneys betrayed him, and other vital organs were shutting down. As a physician, I never felt so helpless as I did standing over Daddy's hospital bed that day. 2 months later, Daddy was discharged after making a miraculous recovery. Even though he was on dialysis due to kidney failure, he engaged in regular self care activities, some of which I'm sure helped him to survive that illness. The transformative magic of self care. Daddy's routine 3 days a week included meeting with his walking buddies and taking a few laps around the park before dialysis, then playing cards with friends afterwards. He was living his life fully despite his health challenges. And there I was, a medical doctor, witnessing Daddy's indomitable spirit. At that time, I had a thriving medical practice in an upscale area that was minutes from the ocean, which is my happy place. I was very active in my church, sorority, and community. I felt like I was living my best life. But after Daddy's illness, I took a hard look at my life and realized I was on the struggle bus, overweight from stress and neglecting my health, overworked from saying yes to everything, overwhelmed from being everything to everyone, overcommitted because I thought self sacrifice was the path to purpose. I was saving others, but who was saving me? Daddy taught me a valuable lesson. His self care enabled him to survive a critical illness and spend 8 more priceless years with his family. The transformative magic of self care. This inspired me to take a closer look at true self care. I say true self care because I've heard many women brag about the fact that they engage in regular self care by getting their hair and nails done. I consider that maintenance. Don't get me wrong, it can be really relaxing, but it's not true self care. Did you know that self care practices are critical in maintaining both your physical and mental health? There have been numerous studies and surveys validating the fact that healthcare has positive benefits on health. I'm going to go through a few of those findings. Regular self care practices can prevent up to 40% of major illnesses. Wow. Up to 40% of major illnesses can be prevented by regular healthcare practice. Individuals who are involved in self care practices such as regular exercise or mindfulness practices tend to experience a, a very great decrease. in their stress levels. Now, increased stress levels are associated with a variety of conditions, including insomnia, mood swings, brain fog, weight gain, headache, low sex drive, mystery muscle ache, high blood sugar, heartburn and indigestion, infertility problems, and more. Now, some of these conditions that I just listed are associated with aging. So, a person who's a certain age who experiences these conditions may think that it's just a normal part of aging, whereas stress could be the culprit. For too long, society has fostered the belief that in order to be a good person and care for others, you had to forego your own self care, put yourself last. If Daddy's journey and mine have taught me anything, it is that to truly care for others, you have to overcome that belief. Because in taking care of yourself, you are much better equipped to care for others due to the transformative magic of self care. I would like to challenge you to engage in 3 self care activities in the next 30 days. 1, eat real food. What is real food? Real food is unprocessed food that if you leave sitting on a table, it will start to break down. For example, a banana. You've all seen what happens if you leave a banana out. It's the same for other fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and produce. On the other hand, if you take packaged processed foods like a box of cereal or canned goods and sit those on a table, they could sit there for months and remain unchanged. So eat more real food. 2, if you're not already getting at least 7 hours of sleep per night, increase the amount that you're sleeping by 30 minutes every week until you reach at least 7 hours a night. And 3, start a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for every day because what you're going to do is shift your focus from what's lacking and negative to what's abundant and positive, which will in turn increase your happiness and contentment. Ariana Huffington said, self care has the power to transform lives, and all it takes is a few minutes every day to practice. It's not about self indulgence, it's about self respect. Now is the time for you to experience the transformative magic of self care. Thank you.